afternoon, and welcome to our 17th annual Top 10 Freshman Ceremony. Thank you for joining us to celebrate this year's honorees, and congratulations to you all. As scholars and leaders, you represent the qualities we hope to instill in all of our students at NEO. We are here today to highlight your efforts and celebrate your accomplishments. My name is Teresa Thompson, and I'm an academic advisor here on our campus. I'm impressed with this year's winners as they have set high standards for themselves and have exceeded them. On behalf of the staff and faculty of NEO, I want to let you know that we are all extremely proud of you. I would also like to take a moment to say a few thank yous. Thank you to the family and friends of our honorees. Success does not happen in a vacuum, and you are greatly appreciated. Thank you to our selection committee members, Mrs. Heather Lillard, who was unfortunately not able to attend today, Mrs. Deborah Siegel, who is in the nursing program as an instructor, and so she's busy teaching our future nurses. Yay! And then Mrs. Duvall, who happens to be here. So thank you so much for being a judge. They had the daunting task of selecting this year's top 10 out of an incredible pool of applicants. Thank you to Trey Dawson, who's back there recording and live streaming. So in case family members and friends weren't able to attend the ceremony, they would be able to watch it. Also Sodexo for providing the post refreshments. Sunkissed Floral for providing the beautiful flowers. I don't know why I'm doing that. I feel like Vanna White now, so. But they are beautiful flowers. They just make you have a quality of life. Okay, I ad-libbed there, so. Providing the beautiful flowers, and to all the faculty and staff for supporting this outstanding group of students. A special thank you goes to our president and presidential partners. Their vision and generosity make the ceremony possible. I would now like to invite NEO's president, Dr. Kyle Stafford, to the stage to recognize this year's honorees.
Thank you, Teresa, and good afternoon, and welcome to the campus of Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College. We're so glad to have you here here to recognize you. There's actually 10. It says a top 10 freshmen, and so we're so glad that you are here. Families, friends, relatives, welcome. This is a great time to celebrate our students. And so, students, you've actually distinguished yourselves through your hard work, leadership, commitment to excellence. You're the best of the best on our campus, and we're incredibly proud of what you've accomplished in your first year here at NEO, but the work is not done. The sign of a true leadership is not really measured by titles or recognition. It's reflected in how you go about, how you inspire others, how you serve, how you use your talents to make a difference. And as you continue your journey here at NEO, I encourage you to lead boldly, both in the classroom and beyond, and be the kind of leader who lifts others up, strengthens your community, and leaves every place better than you found it. So there's your charge for today. I firmly believe, as we like to say here, your dreams truly begin here. And I believe that you have a bright future in each of you. Continue to be positive role models, active campus leaders, successful students in the classroom. Your journey is just beginning, and we can't wait to see the things that you're going to do. And you don't graduate until May, and we will be watching you. So again, congratulations to each of you all. Looking forward to hearing more about each of your individual successes through your bios, and I know your family is as well. So again, congratulations to you all, and welcome for being here today.
Thank you, Dr. Stafford, for those inspiring words. I would now like to invite Hannah Minning, one of this year's top 10 honorees, to the stage to introduce our keynote speaker.
Good evening. Ms. Dr. Payton, DHA, BSN, RN, NEAC, BC, and FACHE, is a proud citizen of the Cherokee Nation and is also of Cheyenne, Arapaho, and Hopi descent. A registered nurse by training, Dr. Payton currently serves as the clinic administrator of the Cherokee Nation Kuaskui Health Center in Oshaleta, Oklahoma, a facility she helped open in 2015. In addition to her leadership in clinical operations, she also serves as an adjunct professor for the Tribal Healthcare Administration Graduate Certificate Program at Oklahoma State University Center for Health Sciences, a program she helped launch in January of 2025. In 2019, she was selected as an Atlantic Fellow for Health Equity at George Washington University, a program focused on addressing health disparities through global collaboration, leadership development, and exposure to innovative health equity initiatives. In 2016, Ms. Payton completed the Native Graduate Health Fellowship at National Congress of American Indians in Washington, D.C., focused on formulating and promoting health policies and practices that address the unique needs of American Indians. Dr. Payton began her educational journey at Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College, earning an associate degree in nursing in 2009. She went on to receive a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the University of Oklahoma in 2012, and later earned a doctorate in Healthcare Administration from Oklahoma State University Center for Health Sciences in 2025. Dr. Payton is board certified as a Nurse Executive Advanced and is a Fellow of the American College of Healthcare Executives. Professionally, Dr. Payton is most proud of fostering strong, collaborative relationships within interdisciplinary healthcare teams and across community and professional settings. She considers it a privilege to contribute to organizations dedicated to service and health equity. Outside her professional work, Dr. Payton is passionate about community building. She has been married to her husband KJ for 13 years, and together they have made their home in Owasso, Oklahoma since 2013. They have a son, Kylan, lovingly known as Little Chief, who is the light of their lives. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Payton.
Thank you, Hannah, for the warm introduction. And of all the nice things she said about me, I left my suit jacket hanging at home, so I'm wearing a black sweater with navy blue pants. So, all right. Good afternoon, everyone. What an incredible feeling it is to be home, right here at NEO A&M College. Just walking across the campus reminds me of how far this place has carried me and how much it's shaped the person I am today. To President Stafford, the NEO faculty and staff, past and present, the Alumni Association, families, friends, and of course, our exceptional top 10 freshmen, thank you all for welcoming back so warmly. It's good to be home. As a proud 2009 graduate of the NEO nursing program and a 2022 outstanding young alumni, standing here tonight feels like life has come full circle. And if we're being honest, I'm feeling a little bit of imposter syndrome right now, standing on this stage. When I first set foot on this campus, I never imagined that one day I'd be returning as Dr. Randy Payton, or that same young woman who once studied by the light of a desk lamp in a tiny room would go on to speak at Oxford University in England and the United States Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. But that's what the NEO education can do. It can take you anywhere you want to go. When I arrived here in 2007, I was just a young girl from Oklahoma with big dreams and a lot of questions about the future. I didn't have all the answers, but I had the determination, faith, and a desire to learn. So I like to talk about these first two pictures. So the first one on your left, that's me beaming with pride. I still remember the day that I got my acceptance letter into the NEO nursing program and just how honored I felt and such a prestigious thing for such a competitive program to get into. I remember my first week wandering through the nursing labs amazed by how much there was to know and wondering if I could really do this. And then that's the picture on the right with my face saying, I don't know what I've gotten myself into. And then I met the professors who believed in me, who didn't just see a student, but they saw the potential. They pushed me to study harder, think deeper, and to never give up on myself. And that's where you see me, the picture on the left, I'm kind of leaning in, studying deeper, and then I like to think the picture on the right is eventually we got there and we did it. They taught me that education isn't just about earning a degree, it's about becoming the kind of person who uses knowledge to serve others. And tonight, as I look at the top 10 freshmen of 2025, I see the same spark, the same potential that was once inside of me. Each of you earned your place here through discipline, curiosity, and leadership. And if we're being honest, you're doing far better than I was at your time. I was definitely not a top 10 freshman back then. But here's something else I want you to remember. This isn't the top of the mountain. It's just the first beautiful lookout at a point on a very long climb. Because the education that you're receiving at NEO will open more doors than you can possibly imagine. When I graduated from NEO, I didn't leave with just a diploma. I left with a foundation. So picture on the left, that's Integris Miami. I think it was called Integris Baptist Regional Health Center back then. But starting in the NEO nursing program allowed me to work here locally as a nurse tech, which became the foundation. And then whenever I graduated, it led me to transfer to what we used to call back then the mothership, Integris Baptist in Oklahoma City. And for a young girl like me, coming from NEO and Miami, I was really nervous to make that transition and make that move. And I'll tell you, I was a registered nurse in Oklahoma City straight out of graduating from NEO, and there were baccalaureate nurses that just graduated I was working alongside, and they were asking me how to place a Foley catheter. So that tells me our nursing program's pretty tough, and they make sure that we know what we're doing. NEO taught me how to think critically and how to lead with compassion, and how to carry myself with integrity, lessons that have guided every step of my journey since. Which also led me to finishing my bachelor's degree at OU. And I wouldn't have done that without the foresight of our staff and instructors here who had the foresight to partner with people like OU to make sure we took the right prerequisites so that we were ready for a smooth transition when it was time to complete our bachelor's degree. That same foundation you're building today can take you incredible places across the state, across the country, and across the world. It took me to Oshaleta, America, as I like to call it, where I was able to help build a 28,000 square foot outpatient ambulatory health center. It led me to serving as a commissioner for the city of Tulsa on the Greater Tulsa Area Indian Affairs Commission. It led me to sitting on congressional hearings in Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill. It's the same foundation that helped me walk confidently into graduate school. And if you know now, that's Dr. James Hess, which is now the president of OSU. So the same one that prepared me to speak at Oxford University, a place filled with centuries of scholars. And it's the same foundation that allowed me to stand in the halls of the United States Library of Congress, sharing ideas born from the same small town right here in Miami, Oklahoma. That's the power of NEO. People often assume that you have to start at a big university to achieve big things, but NEO proves that's simply not true. This college is where dreams become direction, where confidence is built, and where futures are launched. The size of the campus doesn't define your potential, your spirit does. And here at NEO, you're surrounded by people who are invested in that spirit. Professors who know your name, classmates who become lifelong friends, and leaders who model service and excellence. And I saw a little bit of that today, seeing Dr. Stafford speaking with all of you. It's so nice to see that. These are the things that will set you apart in life, not just what you know, but who you become along the way. As I graduated and stepped into the world of nursing, a profession that demands both skill and heart, I still remember the words of my professors here at NEO A&M, stressing how important it was to be involved in your professional organizations and be involved in the legislative process, which led me later in life to joining the Oklahoma Nurses Association and serving on the state board, as well as serving as Nurse of the Day at the Oklahoma State Capitol. There were nights when I worked long hours caring for patients who reminded me why I chose this path. There were days the challenges felt overwhelming. You can see when I was caring for patients in my community during the COVID-19 pandemic, I didn't always know the right words to say or where things were gonna be an hour from now, let alone tomorrow. I think a lot of us didn't have answers during that time. But I always remembered what I learned here. Show up, lead with heart, and never forget why you're doing it. Every time I doubted myself, I would go back mentally to NEO. I remembered the lessons my professors who told me you can do hard things. I remembered my classmates who said, we'll get through this together. And I remembered that the purpose of education isn't to make life easier, it's to make you stronger. That strength carried me to new opportunities I never expected. Research, leadership, advocacy, and eventually the privilege of speaking to audiences across the world. And never did I think for 1 minute back then that I would return to this same campus as Dr. Payton. But make no mistake, those stages, Oxford, the Library of Congress, and becoming doctor, they were built on the foundation right here. That's why I'm so proud of each of you top 10 freshmen. You represent the next generation of leaders, thinkers, innovators, and caregivers. You're proving that excellence starts early and that ambition doesn't wait. The world you're stepping into is complex and fast-changing. It needs people who can adapt, who can think critically, and who can lead with both intelligence and empathy. It needs the kind of leaders that NEO produces. So as you continue your journey, hold tightly to the values you're learning here: hard work, community, service, and humility, because those values will take you farther than any map can show. Tonight, as you celebrate this recognition, I want to challenge you to do something. Use your education not only to climb higher, but to lift others as you climb. That's what NEO has done for me for all these years, and I'll never forget it. I like to share a quote from a patient. Right after I graduated nursing school, I was at big Baptist Medical Center in Oklahoma City and so nervous, and then I got my first compliment. God sent me 2 angels yesterday. I'm so glad that he sent Sheila and Brandy my way. Angels don't always come with wings. They can help with the smallest things. It might be a kind word that you need. God bless you both for your kind deeds. So just like NEO's done for so many of us, use your voice to speak for those who can't. Use your talents to serve your community. Use your curiosity to push beyond what's comfortable. And above all, stay hungry to learn. Because education doesn't stop with graduation, it's a lifelong pursuit. NEO has given you the tools to go anywhere, but what you do with those tools, it's up to you. To the families tonight, thank you for standing behind these students. Your love and courage are invisible forces that make achievements like this possible. To the faculty and staff, you continue to build not just students, but citizens. The work you do here ripples across generations, across professions, and across borders. And I say that as living proof because your investment in me reached all the way to England, Australia, Washington, D.C., and even a refugee camp in Rwanda, Africa. That's the reach of NEO. When I walk this campus, I can still picture myself, that nervous young nursing student. If I could speak to her to now, I'd say, don't worry, you're stronger than you think, the world is bigger than you can imagine, but you'll find your place in it. And one day you'll come back home and you'll say thank you. That's what tonight is for me, gratitude. gratitude for this college, this community, and the people who believed in me before I fully believed in myself. Coming full circle, 2022 Outstanding Young Alumni. I still don't know how that was possible, but that's me on a stage, and I just had my little chief about 5 weeks before that, and I remember being so nervous, and then you get on campus, and it feels like home, and it feels like family, and people are uplifting you. And then last year I came back to support nursing alumni. So I just wanted to give a shout out to NEO Nursing. So to the top 10 freshmen class of 2025, congratulations. You are scholars, leaders, and examples of what dedication can achieve. But remember, this is only the beginning. The education you're receiving here at NEO can take you anywhere. To cities you've never seen, to opportunities you've never imagined, and to stages you've never dreamed of standing on. You might not know where your journey will yet take you, but I promise, if you stay rooted in the lessons you learn here, it will take you exactly where you're meant to be. One day, I hope to see you return to this stage, not as freshmen, but as accomplished alumni, ready to tell the next generation of how your NEO education changed the world. From one proud NEO alumni to another, keep shining, keep serving, and never stop believing that your story can go anywhere. Congratulations, top 10 freshmen of NEO. You make us all proud. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Payton, for those encouraging words. I would now like to invite Dr. Stafford, Dr. Dustin Grover, our Vice President for Academic Affairs, and our Vice President for Student Affairs, Mrs. Amy Ishmael, to come up front for the presentation of the top 10 medallions and certificates. As they make their way to up front, I'd like to take a moment to let you know how these students became top 10 honorees. In order to even be eligible to apply, they had to complete a minimum of 24 credit hours with a grade point average of 3.25 or higher. Once they met these requirements, they went through an intensive application and review process, which included an initial application, transcript submission, receipt of multiple letters of recommendation, and participation in a leadership-focused e-course. We had an incredible applicant pool this year, and all the applicants should be proud of their accomplishments. The students who were selected as honorees were those who truly embodied dedication to academics and leadership. Logan Crawford. He is a natural science major from Cache, Oklahoma. He is an All-American athlete, member of the NEO wrestling team, an NWCA Academic All-American, and is on the President's Honor Roll with a 4.0 grade point average. In his spare time, he volunteers at wrestling camps, practices in his hometown. Not only is he a leader on the mat, but also within his Christian fellowship group, where he finds joy and happiness in spreading God's word to those around him. Logan is a strong believer in leadership, responsibility, and accountability, and prides himself on these three skills: persevering when things are not working out, taking a cheerful outlook while learning from failure, and accepting responsibility for mistakes. His goal is to become an orthopedic surgeon. Logan balances academic excellence with athletic achievement at a high level. He leads both in the classroom and on the mat, consistently displaying a strong work ethic, a positive attitude, and the ability to inspire those around him. Mr. Chandler Edwards, Senior IT Support Specialist.
Good evening, everyone. It's truly an honor to stand before you today as one of NEO A&M College's top 10 freshmen. When I first set foot on this campus, I never imagined how much I would grow. not just as a student, but as a person. First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who continues to guide my path and strengthen me each and every day. Without His grace, I wouldn't be standing here right now. Every opportunity, every challenge, and every success I've had is because of His hand in my life. I also want to thank my mom and my family. You've been my biggest supporters through the late nights, the long practices, the early mornings, and everything in between. You've taught me what hard work, faith, and perseverance really mean. This recognition is just as much yours as it is mine. To my coaches, thank you for pushing me to be my best, not just on the mat, but in life. You've taught me discipline, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that go far beyond sports. And to the faculty and staff here at NEO, thank you for believing in us as students. You don't just teach us, you invest in our futures. Your encouragement and passion for what you do have made lasting impacts on me. Looking back on my time here, I'm so grateful for the memories I've made and the friendships that I've built. From the laughter in the dorms to the lessons in the classroom, every moment has shaped me into who I am today. The people I've met here have become like family, and the experiences I've had will stay with me for a lifetime. As I move forward, I'll take the skills and lessons that I've learned here at NEO with me. The work ethic, the leadership, the faith, and the sense of community. I know that what I've learned here will guide me through every step of the journey ahead. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you to God, to my mom, my family, my coaches, my friends, and every member of this incredible NEO community. This honor isn't just about me, it's about all of you who have helped shape my story. Thank you for believing in me, and thank you for making my time here unforgettable.
Juliana Elmore is an agriculture major from Watts, Oklahoma. She's a member of Phi Theta Kappa, President's Honor Roll, Student Support Services Advisory Council, Student Government Association, Ag Ambassadors, Native American Student Association, Baptist Collegiate Ministry, and Christian Student Fellowship. Juliana is also a recipient of the Golden Ambassador Award. Her goal is to earn a master's degree and become a pediatric nutritionist or dietitian while continuing to serve others. Juliana's positive attitude is evident in her thoughtful interactions and quiet determination. While she remains reserved, her warmth and kindness leave a lasting impression on those around her. Her smile is genuine and welcoming, an expression of her steady confidence and growing sense of belonging. Mrs. Donnie Long, Student Success Coach.
Hello and good evening, everyone. It is an incredible honor to be here and to be receiving this award. First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving me the strength, wisdom, and opportunity to be here today. Next, I would like to thank NEO and the faculty behind this event for recognizing my dedication and choosing me as a top 10 freshman. I wouldn't be where I am today without the faculty and staff here at NEO. So I wanted to thank all of you for being a part of my journey. To name a specific few, I have Donnie, Teresa, Amber, and Katrina from SSS, Dr. Mary Booth and Maddie Haynes from the Ag Department, Kimberly from BCM, Bree and G. Dyer from CSF, Amy Ishmael, Lashana Powers, Elizabeth Fleece, and Dr. Juliana Rhoda. I am the student I am today because of you. Thank you to all the friends I have met here. Tina, Sakira, Caitlin G, Aiden, Caitlin L, Kendra, Abby, Raylan, Allie, and so many others. To my family, my rock, no amount of words could ever come close to the thank you that you deserve. I love you. To my fellow top 10 freshmen, congratulations, and may you be blessed with great success in the future. Thank you, and God bless.
Brooke Fawcett is a physical therapist assistant major from Quapaw, Oklahoma. She is a member of Phi Kappa Phi, President's Honor Roll, and serves as the treasurer of the Physical Therapist Assistant Student Government. Brooke is enjoying her time at NEO and values the relationship she is building and knowledge she is gaining. She is pursuing a profession as a physical therapist assistant due to her desire to help others improve, grow, and thrive in life. Brooke's desire to serve others and her commitment to community is evident as she, along with her husband Grant, serve as youth leaders in their church. It was evident from the beginning of my class with her that she was eager to learn. She often stayed after class to ask questions about the content simply because it sparked her interest and she wanted to learn more. She was incredibly hardworking and almost always the first student to submit assignments. She asked thoughtful questions in class and often contributed to class discussions. She was extremely helpful to her peers and always maintained an encouraging and positive attitude. Mrs. Keeley Adams, Instructor of Psychology.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming out here to help celebrate us. I'm super grateful for that. I would like to thank NEO directors for the opportunity to be a recipient of this award and for their time orchestrating this event. There have been many people throughout my time here at NEO who have been instrumental in supporting me and encouraging me, so I would like to take a few moments to recognize them and all that they mean to me. First, my husband, Grant Fawcett. He is steady and reliable. He's also my built-in study partner, and he now knows way more about physical therapy than he ever thought he would. My parents, Brad and Joanne Winnicky. They are two of my biggest encouragers. They're consistent in my time of need and when I'm needing someone to encourage me. Two of my instructors from my freshman year, Professor Keeley Adams, my psychology instructor, and Professor Jessica Robinson, my physics instructor. They were both huge encouragers while I was in their class, but what stuck out to me the most is the way that they've continued a relationship with me as I've left their class and moved on. Professor Robinson, you've given me a love for physics. And Professor Adams, I don't know if you're here, but the study tools that you taught me in class, I've used them daily, so I'm so grateful for them. I'd like to thank my classmates of the Physical Therapist Assistant program for their consistent friendship and their help in creating a fun learning environment. They're also the greatest mock patients as we practice our different physical therapy procedures on each other. Lastly, I'd like to thank the PTA program directors, Dr. Dawn Smathers and Clay Bridges, for their leadership by example to myself and our classmates, for encouraging us during difficult or overwhelming moments, and for preparing me for my future profession. I have enjoyed all of my professors at NEO while learning a valuable education that is equipping me for a successful future. Thank you.
Nicholas Jordan. He is a pre-engineering major from Bonita, Oklahoma. He is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, President's Honor Roll, maintaining a 4-point grade point average, and is a tutor for the Student Support Services where he shares his talents of calculus and English composition. In his spare time, he has volunteered for the TSA, or Technology Student Association, projects and local science fairs held on the NEO campus. Nicholas's goal is to earn a degree in engineering and pursue a career solving meaningful, real-world problems through the innovation and design. Nicholas has consistently demonstrated mastery across a rigorous pre-engineering curriculum, approaching each subject with intellectual curiosity and discipline. What truly sets him apart, however, is not just his academic record, but the remarkable work ethic and maturity he brings every day. Whether participating in class discussions, working independently, or collaborating with peers, Nicholas approaches challenges with a focus and determination that inspires both classmates and faculty. Mr. Steve Dixon, Department Chair and Instructor.
thank you all for being here for us today. I know we all have a lot to be thankful for. I would like to thank the faculty and staff here at NEO for making it possible for me to be up here today. I would like to recognize Ms. Robinson, who is my physics instructor here, and to say thank you for all her support and helpfulness. I would like to just share a personal story. During my freshman year here, I was taking engineering physics 1, and I was very anxious and nervous, kind of like I am right now. Yeah. I was very anxious and nervous about not understanding the physics material we had covered in class, so I went by her office to talk to her about this, and she offered to spend time with me the day before quizzes or exams and to just help me understand material and prepare, and I really appreciated that, and that is one of the reasons I believe NEO is such a great school, because the professors here really care and take the time to help their students. And I would also like to recognize Mr. Dixon, who is my advisor and also the head of the math and science department here, for his encouragement and the sound advice he has offered me, because I believe that it can not only apply to me academically, but I believe it also applies to me further on in life, and I'm going to use that to pave a path for my future success. So I want to thank him for that. I would also like to mention and thank Student Support Services here on campus for the opportunity to tutor and to help others succeed. They have created a friendly and welcoming environment that I really appreciate being a part of. And finally, I want to thank my friends and family who have supported me throughout my time here, and without them, it'd be much more difficult. So thank you all very much.
Jaden McDonald. She is an agriculture major from Benito, Oklahoma. She is a member of the Honors College, Phi Theta Kappa, President's Honor Roll, Collegiate Farm Bureau, Vice President, Native American Student Association Vice President, NEO Rodeo Team, Aggie Ambassadors, Aggie Society Club, and Student Body Government. Jane's committed to community service is evident through her volunteer work for a variety of organizations, including the American Indian Child Welfare Conference, Home of Hope Riding Barn, Feed the Hungry, Toys for Tots, Neighbors Helping Neighbors, and numerous FFA and STUCO service projects. Jane has also served as a lab intern at Western Sire Services in Nebraska and has also worked at Welch Stockyards, Inc. After continuing her education and earning a degree in ag business, marketing, and sales, her long-term goal is to become a sales representative in the agriculture industry with aspirations of one day owning her own business to further support agriculture. She was the first person to accept the request for assistance to be our Student Government Association representative and continued that spirit of stepping up through the year. She attended all required meetings in spite of her extremely busy schedule and assisted when she could with additional projects in our group across campus. Jaden is one of those students that checks a lot of boxes. She is kind, smart, funny, resilient, responsible, respectful, helpful, and just a good person. Mrs. Bobby Pennington, Director of Success Center and Honors Coordinator.
Well, good afternoon, and what an honor this is to accept this award. And a full circle moment at that. Because if you ask my family, about 2 years ago, around this time, I was trying to decide a college. And I was not going to NEO. And as most of you have heard by now, I'm from Benito, which is just up the road. So many local students go to NEO. I later found out why. And then my family's alumni. So I wanted to go beat my own path and become my own person, not NEO. Well, after touring every school in Oklahoma and then some, I finally visited NEO, and it would have been silly for me not to come here. It felt like home. I came to campus and everybody was so welcoming. The ag department was perfect. I could not have asked for a better ag department, or any department. The facilities are amazing, not only for my horse, but also here at the school. So I ended up coming to NEO, and I have thrived. I have loved every minute of it. It's flown by, and I graduate here in just a few short months, and I can't believe that. So I want to say thank you to all of the instructors and administrators, all the staff who make it possible, such a positive, good environment to thrive in. I want to say thank you to Colby and the rest of the barn staff who keep that facility going so amazing for both me and my horses. And thank you to my family who support me in every way, because I am all over the place and never know what I'm doing next. So thank you guys, I really appreciate it.
Hannah Minnick is an agriculture major from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. She is a member of Phi Kappa Phi, Aggie Society Club President, Collegiate Farm Bureau, and Ag Ambassador Program. Hannah competes on the NEO Collegiate Horse Judging Team, where she earned the title of Grand Champion overall at the 2024 AQHA World Show in the Limited Division, and in addition, also won multiple other top achievements. Showing horses for much of her life has given her a deep passion for all aspects of the equine industry, and her professional goal is to find a career in that field. Hannah is an exceptionally resilient individual. She approaches challenges with determination and grace, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. Whether in the classroom or in competition, she demonstrates a level of perseverance that inspires her peers. What makes Hannah stand out most, however, is the way she leads with love. She genuinely cares for those around her, creating an atmosphere of trust, encouragement, and belonging. Her kindness and loving nature are not just personality traits. They are tools she uses to build people up and strengthen the team she is part of. Mrs. Hannah McLaughlin, instructor, ag, and horse judging coach.
Well, good evening again. Thank you to all who came out tonight, and I'd like to give a big thank you to everyone who made this ceremony possible, and to the committee who took their time to sort through the 27 applications and pick the top 10 that are with us tonight. So, for those of you who don't know me, I am from a small town in eastern North Carolina, which is about 16 and a half hours away from here. So, NEO was not on my radar at the end of my senior year. But I took a leap of faith, and I came and took a tour, and I fell in love with the community here. I can surely and confidently say that being here at NEO has shaped me as a student, a person, and blessed me with countless friends and amazing memories. I feel so blessed to be part of a school with instructors who really care to know my name and have a passion for all of their students. I appreciate all the difficulties of college life, which have challenged me to step out of my comfort zone and find my own passions. And I couldn't imagine being here without the amazing group of people that surround this campus. I truly believe that the relationships made here will last a lifetime. My sincere thanks go out to all of my instructors, and especially those in the ag department. Dr. Booth, Maddie Haynes, Corley Rogers, and Hannah Dozier, and of course Hannah McLaughlin, who have given me incredible opportunities and been there to help me every step of the way. And to my parents, who let me move halfway across the country to pursue my passions and be on the horse judging team out here. would especially like to thank my coach, Hannah McLaughlin, who has made this school such a special place for me and my teammates. I cherish the knowledge, experiences, and life lessons that she has shared with me. I admire her love for what she does, and thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you.
Francesca Nelson. She is a business administration major from Savannah, Missouri. She's a member of Phi Theta Kappa, President's Honor Roll, and Business Leaders of America. Francesca achieved notable success as a member of the NEO rodeo team, allowing her to place at numerous college rodeos. She plans to continue pursuing her passion for leadership and service throughout her collegiate journey and future endeavors. Her goal is to earn a Master of Business Administration degree, thereby furthering her aspirations of making a positive impact in both business and community. In the classroom, she has been a model student, often taking on a mentoring role for her peers. Frankie demonstrates a strong leadership by offering assistance without being prompted, maintaining a kind and professional demeanor, and encouraging others through her words and actions. Coming from a homeschooled background, she has made a seamless transition to collegiate life, flourishing academically, socially, and professionally. Mrs. Lori Hackwell, Business and Technology Instructor.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to thank you all for being here, as well as Mrs. Thompson, Dr. Stafford, and all the faculty and staff for making it possible for all of us to be here tonight. NEO has not only been the place I've called home for the past year and a half, but it has also opened my eyes to countless opportunities I had never imagined. I've been able to build meaningful relationships, grow personally, and excel academically. I've also had a meaningful experience competing on the rodeo team here at NEO. I've had to balance academics, practices, and involvement in multiple clubs. This has not only taught me how to use a calendar to my advantage, but it has also given me more grit and determination than I had ever known. Being able to rodeo in the Central Plains region while representing NEO has been a truly special experience that has not only helped me competitively, but has brought people into my life that I would have never otherwise had the pleasure of knowing. What makes NEO so special is its strong sense of community, not only among students, but also among the faculty. Many teachers at NEO exemplify what it means to be dedicated educators. For example, Mrs. Hackwell, who is an advocate for students. Whether it is extracurriculars that will potentially look good on future resumes or scholarship opportunities that could have a significant impact on that student's life. As well as Mr. Dixon, who is truly invested in the success of each and every one of his students. I would also like to include Ms. Abel, Mrs. Birdsong, and Mr. Adams. Not every college can say their professors take time out of their day to help them succeed, but at NEO, that's the standard. Educators at NEO go above and beyond to help each student succeed and make our college experience something truly special. Lastly, and most importantly, I would like to thank my mom for making it possible for me to attend NEO. Her sacrifice and dedication to provide opportunities for me that were unavailable to her is truly admirable, and I owe so much of my success to her support. I am deeply honored to be recognized as one of NEO's top 10 freshmen. This award recognizes not only my personal dedication, but also the guidance, encouragement, and support I have received from so many within the NEO community. Thank you all very much for coming, and I hope to see you at graduation in the spring.
Anna Marie Rowe. She is a music major from Blue Jacket, Oklahoma. She is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, NEO Band, NEO Choir, and is also an Eagle Scout from Troop 689. Anna Maria began appearing on the stage at an early age. This experience served her well as a backdrop in developing a comfortable and positive stage presence. She plans to segue this hallmark into earning a degree in musical theater. Her long-term career goal is to remain on the stage, performing and singing her way to possibly Broadway. Anna Marie is a very studious student. She takes great care with all assignments and has perfect attendance. In class, she participates with valuable questions and information. I would consider her to be a model student. She is also very active with campus organizations as well as her church. She is cultured, well-rounded individual whom I consider to be an asset not only to NEO, but to our community. Ms. Vanessa Rhodes, Success Coach.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank NEO A&M College for this incredible honor. I first would also like to thank my mother and my father, Dr. Juliana Rhoda and Richard Rhoda, for always pushing me to do my best and for teaching me to go the extra mile. I would also like to thank my professors, Mr. Adam Compton, Dr. Tatiana Taylor, Dr. Hop Birdsong, and Ms. Vanessa Rhodes, as well as Ms. Teresa Thompson for teaching me teaching me how to be a better and more prepared student. I greatly look up to them, and I am extremely grateful for all they have done for me as my teachers. I didn't originally plan to apply for Top 10 Freshmen. This was mostly because I did not think I would be chosen. It's a very competitive field, and I did not think I stood a chance. But my friends and my family convinced me to go ahead and apply, and I'm very glad they did. This is a testimony to the adage, you never know until you try. Thank you.
Allison Shelley. She is an English major from Colcord, Oklahoma. She is a member of Phi Theta Kappa and is captain of the North Stars dance team. She is also the proud co-owner of her own choreography studio. Allison is deeply rooted in her faith and exemplifies this by leading worship in her hometown church. Her goal is to earn a master's degree in English and become both a teacher and a cheer coach. Teaching allows her to combine her love for literature with her passion for mentoring students, while coaching gives her the chance to keep dance and cheer as an active part of her life. At the end of the day, Allison wants her story to reflect dedication, positivity, and purpose. Her journey is just beginning, but each step so far has strengthened her belief that with faith, family, and perseverance, she can achieve the goals she has set for herself while uplifting those around her. As a dance athlete and captain, Allison's technical skill is evident, but it is her character that truly sets her apart. She is a natural leader, not just by a title, but by action. She is always the first to offer help to a teammate, approaching every interaction with a remarkable grace and genuine passion that uplifts everyone around her. Ms. Anna Hart, NEO Cheer and Dance Coach.
Good evening. I'm Allison Shelley and I'm from Calcagno, Oklahoma. I'm an English major here at NEO. I'm so incredibly honored to be receiving this award today. I have the privilege of serving as captain of the North Stars dance team, and I can honestly say that being part of this team has changed me in the best ways possible. They've taught me about leadership. Sorry. I get this from my dad. They've taught me about leadership, dedication, and the power of unity. After NEO, I plan to attend Rogers State University to earn my bachelor's degree and eventually my master's in English. Another huge part of my journey here has been the BCM. Being involved there has deepened my faith and surrounded me with people who love the Lord and love others so well. It's a place of encouragement, growth, and purpose, and I'm so thankful for the community I found there. I would also like to thank my family for always being my biggest cheerleaders and never missing a single event that I'm a part of, no matter how big or small that event is. Coming from a small town where everyone knows you and you can always feel the love and support of your community, I was nervous to leave that behind. But when I came to NEO, I quickly realized that this place carries those exact same values. When I look around campus, I see more than classrooms and buildings. I see people who truly care. People who pour into others, who go above and beyond, and who make NEO feel like home. I want to thank every single person who keeps this campus running. The students, professors, coaches, staff, and everyone working behind the scenes. You've all made an impact on me, whether we've met or not. I'm so thankful that the Lord led me here. NEO has helped me grow in so many ways, not just academically, but personally and spiritually. I've never imagined I could love another town as much as I love my hometown, but NEO has truly become my second home. Thank you.
Braylon Yoder. She is an early childhood education major from Inola, Oklahoma, with a long-term goal of becoming a high school English teacher. She is a member of the Student Government Association, Baptist Collegiate Ministry, and serves as president of Student Ambassadors. When not actively engaged with academics and campus activities, Braylon can be found working on her family's cattle ranch, balancing a busy student life with personal passion. She combines enthusiasm, creativity, and strong work ethic. She aspires to inspire others through education and leadership. Braylon is the sunshine in any room. She attends class and works hard on every basis, works on campus to help recruit new students to NEO, and still maintains the highest level of academic achievement. I know that Braylon would be an incredible representative to our school as to what a college student excelling looks like. Ms. Ashley Jackson, Instructor, Early Childhood Education.
Hello everyone. I'm honored to be here today, but I know for certain that I wouldn't have made it without a few people. First, I want to thank Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, that has had one hand comforting me and one hand guiding me throughout my entire year and a half here at NEO. I would also like to thank my mom and my brother and the rest of my family for always showing me support and loving me. I would like to thank all of the amazing faculty and staff that makes this place what it is. I would like to extend a special thank you to Miss Ashley Jackson, who has inspired my dreams of becoming an educator, as well as Chase Fairweather and the entire recruitment office for making me feel like I had a purpose on campus. I would also like to thank Miss Kimberly from the BCM, who has made me feel like I was right at home from the moment I got here. I would like to thank my friends, my roommates, and my boyfriend Trevor. You guys make life fun. NEO is a great place to be, and I consider myself very blessed to have started my college journey here. Thank you.
I'd like for us to all give them all a round of applause as they've earned it. I would also like to invite everybody to come to homecoming. We have a lot of festivities going on Saturday. Rain or shine, we're still gonna play, and the game is at 1 o'clock. We're gonna play Blinn, and so in case of rain, we're still having the barbecue and everything, but where will it be?
Student Activity Center.
In the Student Activity Center. So please come. You're a Norseman. All of you are in this room, so we need you to cheer us on to a victory. And so we do have a lot of fun things going on, a 25 team competition for barbecue, and I'll let you look at that. But anyway, we welcome you to come. Also, I wanted to say that during the game, our winners will be recognized for their honor of being top 10 freshmen during the game as well. So I'm excited for that. I would also like to say I would encourage you to stay and enjoy some refreshments, mingle with other people, as well as our winners. And if you would like to take a selfie with our selfie booth, feel free to. But thank you so much for coming today. And you're dismissed. Thank you so much. Oh, I forgot to say, would all the winners come up? Would all of the presidential partners that are here also come up, as well as Dr. Grover, Dr. Stafford, and Ms. Ishmael, if you'll also join us for a class picture or a photo.